Tu Diep. Hello, dear friends. Today we will come to a heartbreaking story. When love has been offended, a story of misunderstanding that tears the heart, pain, doubt from one's love. A girl who has hidden pains within her heart, dreams that feel lost, and a soul torn between reason and emotion. I've fought many internal battles that no one else can truly understand. There were moments when I questioned myself. What exactly is love? Is it about sacrifice, or is it just a conflict between happiness and suffering? Can I ever find a way out of this entangled relationship with James? Or is this the only path I'm destined to walk? My relationship with James has never been like the fairy tales. It has been filled with obstacles, moments of torment, and storms that never seem to cease. He is a mysterious man, difficult to understand, and sometimes it feels like I'm in love with a ghost who is never truly present. Yet, despite all this, my love for him is so strong that I can't bring myself to let go. Even though I know that being with him will never bring me happiness, I can't stop myself from loving him. Each time I think of him, even after enduring so much pain, my heart still beats faster. Every time I hear his name, it feels like a wave crashing against the shore, fierce and overwhelming, sweeping away all the logic and reason in my mind. I know I'm suffering. I know that this relationship will never give me joy, only pain and emotional wounds that may never fully heal. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop loving James. The love he gives me brings feelings no one else could ever give. Even though I hurt, even though I feel weak, I continue down this path. The path of my love for him. Even though it is painful, is still the path I have chosen. Then there's Tung, my loyal friend who has stood by my side through everything. He's the one who understands me better than anyone, always there for me when I am at my weakest. Every time I am ill, when I feel physically and emotionally drained, Tung is the one person who never leaves me. I can feel his sincere care in every little thing he does. Yet his love for me is not the same as my love for James. His is unrequited, a love full of sacrifice and sincerity. But it's a love that I cannot return. Each time I look into Tong's eyes, I see the pain in his heart. I know that he loves me, but I also know that my heart can never belong to him the way it belongs to James. I cannot love him the way he loves me. Though I know that Tung deserves to be loved, I cannot change how I feel. My heart will always belong to James, no matter how much it hurts. One afternoon, as I sat on the sofa, my tired eyes and frail hands clutching a cup of tea, Tung decided he couldn't stay silent any longer. He looked at me with concern and worry. I could feel the heaviness in his gaze, but I remained silent, used to hiding my emotions. He could no longer stand seeing me suffer. Tu Diep, I know you still love James, but does he deserve your love? Has he ever made you happy? He asked, his voice trembling with emotion. I couldn't answer immediately. I looked off into the distance, deep in thought. Was I ready to face the reality of my own heart? I knew the answer. But my feelings were still tangled. I felt Tong's deep concern for me, but my heart still clung to James. No matter how tired I am, or how much I hurt, I can't stop loving James. He gives me feelings no one else can. I said softly, my voice breaking but firm. I knew it would hurt Tung, but I couldn't lie to him. I know you're worried about me, but he is the one I want to be with. Tung fell silent, his eyes filled with sadness, but also understanding. He couldn't blame me for loving James. but he couldn't bear to see me continue to suffer. "Have you ever wondered if James really cares about you?" he asked gently. "Has he ever thought about your feelings? Or does he just let you suffer alone? Do you really deserve this?" I looked at him, exhausted. I knew he cared deeply for me, but no matter how hard I tried, my love for James wouldn't go away. "I can't answer that, Tom. Maybe James isn't perfect. Maybe he hasn't really cared about me. But I still love him," I whispered, feeling the weight of my emotions. "I've endured so much because of him, but it's my choice. I can't forget what he's given me." Tung sighed, a sense of helplessness in his heart. He just wanted to see me happy, to love someone who could bring me joy and peace. But no matter what he did, it seemed in vain. My heart still belonged to James. There was a long silence between us. Finally, he spoke, his voice soft but sincere. "If one day you realize that your love for James isn't making you happy, I'll always be here to help you get back up. But for now, I just hope you find happiness, whether it's with him or not." I turned away, unable to look into his eyes because I knew his feelings for me were genuine, feelings that I could never return. Still, I appreciated the care and friendship he had shown me. But despite all of his efforts, I could never love him the way he loved me. Tung could no longer just watch as I slowly destroyed myself. He had always been in the background, supporting me silently, never asking for anything in return. But now, after seeing me suffer so much, he realized that he could not just sit idly by. He knew that James would never be able to give me the happiness I deserved. James had hurt me too many times, leaving scars that would never fully heal. Tung had reached a breaking point. That night, after I had gone to bed, Tung sat by the window, deep in thought. He knew what he had to do. He couldn't let me continue down this painful path. The next day, he came to see me. He was determined. "Tu Diep, we need to talk," he said when I opened the door. "I can't keep watching you suffer like this. You deserve so much more than this pain." I sank into a chair, tired and drained. I knew what this conversation was going to be about. I didn't have the strength to argue anymore. I had to face the truth. I was stuck in a relationship that wasn't bringing me happiness. "I know what you're going to say," I replied, my voice low. "I can't give up on James. I've tried, but my heart is always with him. No matter how much it hurts, I can't stop loving him." Tung took a deep breath. His voice was quiet but resolute. "I understand, Tu Diep. I know you love him. But do you really think he deserves that love after everything he's done to you? Do you really think it's worth it?" I remained silent for a moment, my eyes downcast. I had heard these words before, but this time they felt different. There was a flicker of doubt in my heart. I knew James was not the man who could offer me the love and care I needed. Yet no matter how many times I tried to move on, my heart always returned to him. I don't know, Tung, I whispered, my voice barely audible. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm so tired of fighting for something that feels impossible. But I can't let go. It's too hard. Tung's voice softened. He looked at me with such sincerity. I'm not asking you to forget about James, Tu Diep, but I'm asking you to think about yourself for once. You deserve so much more than this pain. You deserve someone who will love you the way you need to be loved, someone who will take care of you, not someone who leaves you broken and alone. I want to be that person for you. I want to show you that there's another kind of love, a love that heals, not hurts. Tears welled up in my eyes. I had never seen Tung so determined, so full of emotion. It was clear to me that he cared for me in a way that no one else ever had. I felt torn between the love I still had for James and the kindness, warmth, and sincerity Tung had shown me. I don't know if I can do this, I whispered. I don't know if I can let go of James, even though I know he hasn't been good for me. Tung gently took my hand in his. You don't have to do it alone, Tu Diep. I'll be here with you every step of the way. You don't have to choose right now, but just know that I'm here and I'll always be here for you. I closed my eyes, feeling the weight of the decision before me. Letting go of James felt impossible, but with Tung I could begin to heal. For the first time in a long time, I felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, I could find happiness again. But despite the hope that was growing inside me, my heart still belonged to James. No matter how painful it was, I couldn't deny it. I couldn't let go. Tung understood. He knew that I had made my choice, and even though it hurt him, he respected it. And for that, I was grateful. I've done everything I could to make you happy, to give you a fuller life, Tung said quietly. But you still love James. I know I can't change that, even though that love. I nodded, my heart aching. Yes, I still love him, even if it tears me apart. Tung gave me a small, sad smile. Then I'll stop asking you to choose. I'll stop trying to change your heart. But I'll always be near, in case one day you decide to let go of the pain and come back to peace. And just like that, Tung walked away, his footsteps heavy, his heart heavier still. As for me, Tu Diep, I sat alone, torn between a love that destroyed me and a love that could save me. But one thing remained true. The heart wants what it wants, even if it bleeds.